Now we're going to insert a table of measurements. First we're going to duplicate this slide, so because this is a nice background, we want to reuse it. So we're going to duplicate the slide, and then we're going to go back up to the first slide, and we're going to change the layout to a blank layout. So we're going to right click, layout, and blank layout. It's still going to leave some placeholders, but not like the placeholders that are on there currently. So we're going to click on the placeholder, remove that placeholder and all the other placeholders. Now we have a nice blank slide. Now we're going to go to insert table. The insert table command. We're going to specify the number of columns and the number of rows. We want 3 columns and 7 rows. Again, we're going to move the table down to position it better on the slide. We're going to change the layout again so that we can see the text. Many different layouts here. You can pick whatever layout works best that allows you to see the text. And now we see the table on here. We're going to click inside the first cell. We're going to type the first column heading. Remember, columns go up and down. Columns go up and down. So the names that appear in the first row of a table are called column headings. And there is the table all filled in. We have a measurement column, an English column, and a conversion column. Most of the time, column headings are also our fields, and fields are categories. So measurement is a category, measurement is a field. English is a category, English is a field. Conversion is a category, and it is a field. Now you see all the items we have in our table arranged by columns. Now we're going to go up to the top with the table selected. We clicked on the table, so the whole table is selected. Change the font to Arial. There's our Arial font, and now we put it in bold also. Now we're going to go with the table selected. We're going to go to Design. We're going to go to our Effects, and then the Cell Bevel. The Cell Bevel just makes, they're easier to see the divisions of the cells other than just using border lines. It'll super raise the cells, see? And now we have that little groove there between our cells, dividing our columns and our rows, and it's more pronounced than just having border lines. Now we got more room, so we're going to resize our table. Make our table nice and big left to right and up and down. And now I'm going to select my table again. I'm going to highlight all the items in that column, and we're going to center that column. We're going to center the English column, and we're going to center the conversion column. Just highlight the entries in the column and hit center. Now we're going to return to the Del Inspiron slide, and we're going to resize that table too. When we make our tables bigger, it helps us in more ways than what you can imagine, because remember, we're presenting not to the person in front of the screen, which is us. We're presenting to an auditorium, people way 50 feet away, 50 yards away from us. Not really that much, but make a nice font size of 32. Look how much more the text in the is more pronounced in the cell, in the cells when we resize them. So we're going to give us a nice size title, and look at that. Now look how much more pronounced our table is now that we resize the table to occupy most of the slide. And the same thing with the units of measurement slide. I inserted word art at the top of this slide, of course, as well, and I made it nice and tall. I transformed it like Optimus Prime to make it nice and tall so we could see units of measurements, product specifications. nice tall titles that occupy the slide left to right.